Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Oh, it's been a while, but here we are again, back in the TARDIS, and we've got some unexpected problems, and oh, it's been disastrous. So, I recently, I think it was yesterday, I did upload a video, and I received my SSD, and it was such a pain to install it and transfer everything and install Windows on it again, and it was so crazy. So, I was having a lot of problems, and I didn't think this game would work again because it's on my other hard drive and it won't let me access the files. But I'm actually SSDs, the Windows. It's oh my god! It's just anyway, it's all over the place. You may experience a few lags because for some reason my FPS is really bad now, and we've got a bit of a situation now. Yeah, I can't get out of here. Just so you know, apparently we're in siege mode. I have no idea what siege mode is. We can't teleport anywhere else. It won't let us. So I thought it'd be quite a good time to actually learn this advanced stuff. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna learn it by switching to advanced mode, and hopefully it'll give us some more options. A protocol. Maybe the index file will let us know. Advanced mode. Components. Okay, we've got so many things that we have to learn. But I think we should learn them all, really, if you think about it. I think it'd be really cool to just learn all these. So I'm sorry if videos this week will just be all left, right, and centre. I'm hoping this weekend I can record enough for the whole week next week, and we can stick to our battle plan that we made in the update video. That will be quite cool indeed. What we need to know, first of all, is how to get out of this siege mode. So what are these protocols? Oh. Tutorial protocols. TARDIS protocols are unique functions that can allow the ship to perform advanced feats, from extrapolating its external force fields to placing attacking vessels in time loops. Protocols can be launched via the protocols databank, located via the protocols root menu on the TARDOS interface, but must first be learnt by referring to them in the TARDIS instruction manual found in the ship's library. Ooh, the ship's library. We haven't really been there that much. We went there to collect a hypercube once, but I don't think that's much. And I'm gonna go slower now. I mean, I think I've realized I was rushing in a lot of games, and I'm just gonna go slower. I'm gonna enjoy it. So selecting the desired protocol will initiate its launch command. Launch commands are very similar to flight interaction, TSR, context sensitive response. Tap, mash and hold. So that's kind of what we've been doing, except these are different commands. So this is going to get a little bit more complicated, I think. Okay, once this 4-step process has been completed, the relevant protocol should activate. Hitting an incorrect one will cancel it. Prerequisites, others launched at any time. Okay, I kind of dig that. Okay, Type 40 TARDIS interface. I can't do anything, so I don't see the point of that. So that was the TARDIS index file on advanced. What is this? Oh, okay. We've got miscellaneous items. Type fried. Left behind when the TARDIS dies. This is all that is left of the ship's power reserve. Crystallized in a protective shell, it can be catalyzed via Gallifreyan life force to give life back to the ship. Well, that's cool. What is this one? We've got some sort of power cell. Harvested from the TARDIS fuel rods found in the cloister chamber. The emergency power cell can either be thrown, detonated on impact, and causing a huge burst of raw temporal damage, or alternatively, fired to safely release the energy source while during times of TARDIS trouble. There's going to be so much in this advanced stuff we need to learn, and I think by rushing through it, we're not gonna understand it much. So I'm gonna take my time. I'm all calm. I'm gonna enjoy the game. I'm not gonna get stressed out by it, but I want to see what's in this weaponry. Oh, are these things we've collected that we put into the researcher, possibly? A fusion of the 21st century Sol 3 technology and Dalek engineering. The hybrid weapon comprises of a Dalek gunstick mounted to an Isotope 63 charge cradle, and is often wielded by Time Raiders scavenging the vortex for prey. Oh, that sounds badass. It sounds more badass than I when I picked it up. I knew nothing about this gun, but now it sounds badass. Alien database maybe. Autons, silent. We know what they are. Yeah, we know these. I think maybe we have to discover some more. That'll be really cool. Wait, actually seen something right here. TARDIS Beginner's Guide. Oh, this might be a thing we need to look at, these later chapters. We've got flight, we've kind of got systems, we've got this kind of. Timelines of Gallifrey. Casual rifts. Should we just read up on this? Then we have to exit. Okay. Casual rifts. You are the byproduct of a complicated space-time event. Somewhere along your timeline, a paradox occurred. As a result, you leave a trail in your wake, a series of fractured points in the fabric of space-time. Right, okay. Some creatures intend on using these fracture points as a gateway. Only by crossing back through your own casual rift can you undo the chaos unleashed. These creatures cross through, but you'll need to hurry. The TARDIS will consume itself in a bid to stabilize the anomaly. Holy crap, is that what's been happening to us? You know, when the Hujiwatsits, yeah, them, the Weeping Angels, when they come on, is that what they're doing to us? Oh, well, that's where they come from. They're seeping through the anomaly. Oh, that's crazy. All right, can we read the next one? It was like chapter 6 or something. No, chapter 7. Okay, let's exit this. See what this is. Space travel in the third dimension. Okay, it says with an untethered TT capsule, a pilot is capable of traversing the universe via standard flight procedures. As a licensed pilot, you should already have a clear understanding of academy-level astrophysics. Therefore, this section will not go into the finer details of intersolar mathematics. Needless to say, the universe is large and often desolate place, and it's not a necessity that intergalactic travel is conducted via vortex flight. As a standard, your TT capsule will be preloaded with galactic constellations, systems, galaxies, and other astronomical bodies for navigation. Hint: to enter space, select a galaxy as your destination during programmable flight launch. Upon arrival, the TARDIS will dematerialize within the chosen galaxy at a random XY coordinates. Oh, that's cool. We've never actually been to space before. Like, ever. I don't think we have, anyway. That is really cool, actually. So what's this one? Space flight mode? Okay, upon entering the galaxy, the TARDIS will automatically disable its engines. At this point, the capsule exterior is subject to solar winds, which will influence its random direction at a constant pace. The interior time compression field will approximate travel through one galactic sector at 90 seconds during drift mode. Whilst drifting, the TARDIS runs at a low operating frequency, essentially making the craft invisible from detection on the outside. Okay, that's cool. Only during navigated flight, unaided by HAZ or autopilot, will the ship be detected by hostile craft and the threat from anomalies. Drift is engaged automatically when arriving in a galaxy or exiting navigated flight. Okay, so that's cool. I've never been attacked in this before, like ever. And I'm sorry if this is a lot of looking at text, but hey, we've got to learn it, right? We've never never been attacked. That's something that's going to be entertaining to do, I think. Let's have a look. Space flight modes. They're navigated. Okay. So, traversal through a galaxy. Traversal? Am I reading that wrong, or can I not read? Wouldn't it be called traversing through a galaxy? Is capable, maybe? I don't know. I'm not going to question it. Is capable of not only via drift, but also through navigated flight. By interacting with the console astronav computer, pilots are capable of setting, randomizing, or clearing XY grid sector coordinates and initiating launch with a click of a button. The TARDIS will then take the shortest route to the designated coordinates until it arrives and deactivates its engines, reassuming drift mode. Okay. So, speed across a galaxy is defined by the throttle setting on the console, providing the TARDIS autopilot is disabled. The throttle can be altered at any time during the flight, which is indicated when the console time rotor is active, which will allow the capsule to traverse a grid sector in accordance with the below time compression approximates. So normal, medium, and fast. Why does it say XX seconds? What does that mean? Oh, it won't cost any fuel to do that? That's cool. Not sure what the XX means though. Maybe it just means it depends how far you want to go, maybe. Okay, it says, as indicated in the above charts, throttle settings also cost in Artron fuel reserves. While all licensed pilots will have the foresight to ensure their Artron reserves are plentiful, should a capsule run dry of fuel during a flight, navigation will end and the ship will enter drift mode. So now I'm thinking, in this kind of guides, this tutorial of how to fly for Time Lords, I'm assuming it's the capsule is the TARDIS. That's what it's referring to. So that's what I'm going to go with. Because I'm not used to it not saying TARDIS to me, because we know it as the TARDIS. But this refers to it as the capsule. So we'll just go with that for now. Okay, it says, in the event of this occurring, the Type 40 comes with an inbuilt distress beacon capable of contacting technologically advanced life forms once every 30 seconds. Be aware that the distress signal may draw unwanted attention. Ooh, we may want to do that. We may want someone to come over to us. That'd be cool. Okay, hint. Astronomical rifts can be found in most galaxies. Entering a sector containing a rift will automatically replenish your Artron reserves. Oh, no, that's good. We like rifts, right? Unless it's a casual rift and something's come through to try and kill us. Maybe it's not so good then. Oh, galaxies. There's a lot of information here, so I'm going to have to... Oh, my brain. I'm going to have to just get used to it, Galaxies. As previously explained, galaxies are quantum mapped onto the TARDIS astronav computer, with their traversable plane calculated in standard Gallifreyan binary vector from universally accepted as an XY grid. Okay, no idea what that means. Galaxies are broken up into a 10 by 10 sectors. They can be traversed at any point via drift or navigated flight. The contents of a grid sector are identified upon entering the sector for the first time. Discovering and landing location automatically adds it to the TARDIS Navcom databanks. Wait, we can find planets and land on them? It's not just random missions? Oh damn, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. God, this game is way more depth than I thought with this advanced stuff. First time, what am I reading now? Allowing it to be revisited via standard program Vortex flight at a later date. Oh, cool. Okay, hint. Use the deep scan control when in space to potentially reveal hidden locations within the galaxy. Deep scan will take 24 hours in-game to recharge. So we better use that wisely. Or, use the wait button wisely, I guess. So, man, we've learned a lot of stuff. The problem is, if something goes wrong, I'm not sure I'm going to know how to fix it. I hope that is something we can kind of figure out or understand. So is there anything else in here which wants to let us know? I don't really want to disable anything important. Subsystems. Okay, we should read this probably. Oh. Complete tutorial subsystems. Alright, then let's read it. Okay, TARDIS subsystems can be critical and essential for the ship's functionality. They can be located via the subsystems root menu on the TARDIS interface, and are broken down into distinct groups for your convenience. Subsystems are split into two groups, primary and secondary. Primary subsystems are required by certain primary systems to be active. For example, navigations requires the main drive subsystem to be enabled. Primary subsystems do not cost power. Secondary subsystems are not critical to the TARDIS functionality, but can hinder or improve performance if enabled. Power consumption for secondary subsystems can vary and is clearly identified on its terminal screen. So okay, the primary subsystems are things we need to basically do anything at all, whereas the secondaries are just there to help us along or, you know, provide additional things for the TARDIS, is kind of what I'm getting from that. So all subsystems require a component to function. Right, see advanced maintenance. If a component has been destroyed, its child-related subsystems will not function or will be disabled if already enabled. So okay, let me get this right. If a part is damaged, then obviously it can't do that subsystem, and then that subsystem can't benefit us in whatever way it does. A fully comprehensive list of subsystems and their component relations can be found in the TARDIS index file. Oh god, this is crazy. This really is crazy. There's so much stuff here. Right, okay. Can we see maybe if it's telling us we can have a quest? Is there a quest which is telling us to learn this stuff? Here we go. Okay, we've done some of them. We need to do... we'll do the security one. Tutorial, TARDIS security. Can we read into this a bit more? I don't think so. Okay, how do we do TARDIS security? Is that a thing? TARDIS index. Advanced mode. Okay. Events. Core overload. Dimensional collapse. Space loop. Stolen TARDIS? What? Invaded TARDIS. Drifting. Fuel leak. Crash landing. State of death. Now they are very bad things. We're just gonna look at invaded TARDIS. Okay, invaded TARDIS control. Trigger random chance when leaving the TARDIS unlocked. How can we lock it? Effects. All systems will suffer critical damage, and the interior is ransacked by raiders. Oh my god. None. Ensure the TARDIS door is locked before leaving the ship for more than 5 minutes at a time. So now we have to remember to lock the door? Holy crap. I didn't know this. How do we lock the door? I don't know. Guess I gotta find that out. What's a space loop? A trigger. Destroyed red, blue or green thermocoupling. Causes TARDIS to dematerialize within itself, rendering flight impossible. Okay. Now replace the destroyed thermocouplink and run the controlled temporal implosion protocol. Oh my god, mind blown. What is this? So crazy. Right. So when I was trying to test this, just so we can confirm, it is pretty laggy in here and I'm not sure why. When I'm in the menus and stuff it goes to 60, but I don't know, there must be something. Oh god, is there something in here? Oh god. That's not good. But okay, watch this. We'll try and zigzag it out. We'll just go somewhere, or we'll try to move, and we'll see. There you go. Look, cannot launch during a space loop. So we have that problem. It seems that we are in a space loop, and the TARDIS has materialized within itself. We're in a bit of a problem. That is definitely a problem. So what I'm going to do is, if only I had my notepad with me, I could actually write down what the hell we're supposed to do. But I don't. So I'm gonna have to write it down after this episode. But that is our number one priority. Let's just get ourselves fixed before we start learning more. I think that is a good thing to do. So in the next episode we're gonna try and fix something. We're actually gonna do some TARDIS engineering. And now I swear to God, there better be no Weeping Angels out there. I'm sick of Weeping Angels. Really sick of them. I get lost in them corridors as it is. I don't need Weeping Angels bothering me as well. Okay, let's just look again where it is. So we'll go in the index and then advanced, and then we want events and space loop. Okay, so there is. I hope. Oh my god, dematerialize within itself. I really do hope we see another TARDIS. That'd be cool to see a TARDIS inside here. I mean, I know we kind of seen one before. It was a wardrobe, but I mean, like, you know, an actual other TARDIS. This one specifically. Okay, replace the destroyed thermocoupling. Run the controlled temporal. Okay, we need to replace the destroyed thermocoupling. And then we need to run the thermo something. This. Okay, requirement, space loop event must be present. Yep, it is. Result, cancels out the space loop. Okay. Dematerialize the TARDIS from within itself. Is that good? Is that good? Oh, I'm not sure. We're going to have to investigate this next episode, but hopefully we can get out there and do a bit more. There's a hell of a lot of reading in this and understanding, so I hope everyone wants to understand this with me. I hope you're learning the game as I'm learning it, because this advanced stuff just blows my mind. But that is all for today. Sorry we didn't move out the room, but, you know, learning requires, you know, patience. But thank you everyone for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and I'll try and keep the content coming as well as I can. But that is all for this episode. So thank you very much. Hope you have a good evening, and goodbye.